بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نويت التعلم والتعليم والتذكر والتذكير والنفع والانتفاع والإفادة والاستفادة والحث على التمسك بكتاب الله وسنة رسوله والدعاء إلى الهدى والدلالة على الخير ابتغاء وجه الله ومرضاته وقربه وثوابه آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين وبعد. So vices of the tongue. We continue from last week. Vices of the tongue. Second. معاصي اللسان. So مثل وهي ذكر والنميمة هو namimah. Yep. Okay, namimah. Okay, namimah. Namimah is tail bearing. Yeah, tail bearing. Tail bearing namimah. Adu domba. Fire starter. It's like fire starter. So tail bearing, that is called namimah. Some of them say it's slender, but actually slender is, I don't think it's namimah. It can be namimah also, but it's actually different lah. Ada different, slight different lah. Tail bearing is like macam you macam you stir up the thing. But kalau slender is just defamation and macam what? Macam slender is different lah. Maksud it's slightly different, but can be the same also. Maksud the tail bearing namimah is to inform each party of what the other said about him. Fire starter lah. So as to cause discord and sedition, spreading words among believers with the purpose of stirring up enmity and problems between them. So this one is I took from Abdullah Haddadnya a bit of the definition there is something like this lah. So is to stir up problem between the Muslims. Even is non-Muslim also you cannot do this namimah because it's creating problem. So especially between Muslims cannot. So in the Quran Allah said about namimah, Quran, obey not every base swearer, backbiter, going out with tail bearing. And also a hadith saying about the tail bearers. The tail bearers never enter the garden, which is Jannah. And alims also, and alim's words he said that a tail bearer can only be the child of adulterers. So that's a problem here. Some of them I think in Bukhari is quoted also in Bukhari or something. Hasil one of the salam also if you have bughut against Ahlul Bayt also, then most likely the person's ancestors have they are adulterers. So this is another one I found also about regarding tail bearing. So Allah Alam, I don't know where they do. I don't think it's from hadith and all. It's just kalam of some alim. The worst tail bearing is when the report reaches rulers and governors. So this is like the tail bearing is purposely done to reach the ears of governors and rulers with the intent so that the person will be harmed and the wealth taken away. So macam this is Abdullah Haddad said this is an immense sin. It's a big sin because you are creating a lot of problem and the purpose is to bring down the person and to strip him of his wealth and whatever he have. So the best way is you go to the rulers, the governors, so the people with power. So you bring these people into this big trouble. And especially also the ulama also says that if the tail bearing, the namimah is being done to people of macam high status, high ranking in spiritual rank lah. I mean like awliya and what good people lah, orang masya-Allah. Good people, the sin is more, it's bigger, the sin lah. So okay, then the next one is slender. Slender is also, it's actually buhtan. Buhtan, slender, buhtanul azim. Buhtan is, it can be namimah also. They because slender is like, it's like fitnah. You accusing of people, you defaming people, which he is not. Like if you're telling something like an aib about a person, the truth is backbiting. Behind his back is backbiting, is gossip, is backbiting. But if it's not true, then it becomes slender. It's worse than gossiping. It's worse than backbiting. So the Quran says, if only you had said upon hearing it, how can we speak about such a thing? Glory to be you. Glory be to you, O Allah. This is a great slender. So Allah have addressed this also. And slender, backbiting, all these are addressed in the Quran. Have been warned. And Abu Hurairah reported, the Messenger of Allah SAW said, do you know what backbiting is? They said, Allah and his messenger knows best. The Prophet said, to mention your brother in a way he dislikes. So that is backbiting. We went through last week. It was said, what do you think if what I said about him is true? And the Prophet said, if what you say about him is true, it is backbiting. If it is not true, it is a slender. It is slender. So there's a difference between backbiting and slender. So backbiting is something truth about a person. Something that if the person hears about it, he will be unhappy about it, although it's true. But if it's not true, then it becomes slender. It's worse. So basically, a slander is a false or unsupported malicious statement or defamation or action which is degrading or injuring another person's reputation. So you bring down the person's reputation, that's slandering. It is normally with words, using words, a statement or words in written or by speech. But it can also be by action. You do some action to defame a person. That can also be under slander. So mostly when slander happens, especially when you are in argument, you will tend to insult someone. So you insult, then it becomes slander because you want to win. You say, oh, you like this, no, you like this. Then you keep on thinking of something better, something worse. Then you slander him. You add in something that he's not, to spice up the thing, because you want to win the conversation, the insult, the argument. So we are not supposed to spread false news, any news that is degrading a person's honor, especially unverified or fake news. So as we may fall into slandering someone. So if we haven't verified the news, don't spread, because that's you could slander a person. So if you don't know, someone say, oh, this person Fulan, I saw him drinking, he's an alcoholic. Then you hear the news, you pun sampaikan someone. Then because you haven't verified, you don't know whether he's an alcoholic or he's not. But because of you hear someone, oh, this guy, I trust him. You haven't verified the news, you spread. So you just slandered the person. The first person is talking about. So that's the danger. Unknowingly, we could slander someone. So the best is if a news reach to you, in the Quran also say, right, fatabayyanu, apa tu, I can't remember. Pasal there is in the Quran, if if someone of fasik, you untrustworthy, comes to you with a news, verify the news first. Don't just take the news. Then the next one is lies, kidab. Kidab is, this one is very clear lah. Is a sin. To state other than what it is, or even affirming what is not, or denying what it is. Denying what is. That is all kidab. So Walhasil is telling the truth. Telling the truth and not denying the truth. Because if you deny the truth also, it falls under kidab. It falls under lies. Or denying what is truth, also lies. But lies can only be under roksa. There is a roksa in lies when you are being forced. If you are being forced, if you don't lie, then you fall into big trouble. It endangers your life, endangers your family, endangers your what wealth. Then you can lie, but minimal. But the best is you use hila first. Hila apa? Apa hila? Hila is excuses or macam tricks. Macam you don't lie, but you are not saying the truth, or you are telling the truth but it's not the whole picture. To hila. But if you still cannot, then it's okay to lie for that, to save your life. Other than that, cannot. To save your life, to save your wealth. Macam there's a story of Syekh Abdul Qadir Jalani, right? Where he was approached by a robber because his mom when he went to go seek knowledge. He went to seek knowledge, and his mom sewn some gold coins under his sleeves. One of, I don't know where. I say in his attached to the sleeves in the baju, the jubah. So nobody can know. Nobody will ever think that it's sewn inside. So even he cannot take out. He have to cut the thing. So when he was approached by the highway robbers, they asked him, "Do you have anything?" And he said, "Yes." "Where?" "Because I have some gold coins." He said, "Where is it?" "Oh, then because I think then they laugh at him. "Why, you got nothing? You don't have anything with you?" "Yes, I have. It's sewn under my sleeve, under my arm." Then he showed. Then the highway robber was like, "What?" Like shocked. Why did you declare this? "Oh, because my mom told me not to lie." In this case, actually, in Fege sense, you can lie to save your wealth, because if you don't lie, they will take away your wealth. But this is another level. This is a Sufi level. You still don't want to lie. So after that, the heavy robbers taubat, seek taubat, and join him in seeking knowledge. I said he did a dakwah lah. He was still young. He's seeking knowledge. He went to somewhere. So the Quran says, "No one fabricates lies except those who disbelieve in Allah's revelations, and it is they who are the liars." So Allah is saying in the Quran that the liars are actually disbelievers. So that's why it's very dangerous to lie. If you always lie, there is a hadith, I think. If you keep on lying, then you'll be so accustomed to lying, then you will end up in the hellfire, because slowly you will move from lying, small lies, then up to disbelief. Then the Quran also say, "Now whoever disputes with you, O Prophet, concerning Jesus after full knowledge has come to you, say, come, let us gather our children and your children, our women and your women, ourselves and yourself. Then let us sincerely invoke Allah's curse upon the liars." This is the ayat mubahalah. Ayat mubahalah, where Rasulullah SAW brought Sayyidina Ali, Fatimah Zahra, and Hassan Hussein to meet the Yahudi and not the Yahudi, the Quraysh, who are what? Who says that he is a liar. So he said, okay, let's Allah bring down send the ayat Quran or azam to meet you. Then we invoke on Allah's sincerely invoke Allah's curse upon the liars. Then they didn't turn up. Rasulullah SAW turn up with Sayyidina Ali, Sayyidina Hassan Hussein, and Fatimah Zahra, and they went there. But the disbelievers didn't come out, didn't turn up for the mubahalah to take place. So they before the fight they dah give up. And the hadith also said there is another hadith: he who wishes to curse himself, let him lie. And lying leads to corruption, and corruption leads to the fire. A servant may lie and keep on lying until he is written down a liar in the sight of God. This is what I said just now. Lying leads to corruption, and corruption leads to the fire. A servant may lie and keep on lying until he is written down a liar in the sight of God. So that is about it. Lying. Okay, the next one we continue next week. Okay, stop. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربنا انفعنا بما علمتنا ربي علمنا الذي ينفعنا ربي فقهنا وفقه أهلنا وقرابة لنا في ديننا مع أهل القدر أنثى وذكر ربي وفقنا ووفقهم لما ترتضي وقولا وفعلا كرما وارزق الكل حلالا دائما وأخل أتقى علماء نحظى بالخير ونكفى كل شر ربنا أصلح لنا كل شؤون وأجر بالرضا منك العيون واقض عنا ربنا كل الديون قبل أن تأتينا رسل المنون واغفر واستر أنت أكرم من ستر وصلاة الله تبشر المصطفى من إلى الحق دعانا والوفاء بكتاب فيه للناس شفاء وعلى الآل الكرام الشرفاء وعلى الصحب مصابيه الغرار اللهم اهدنا بهداك واجعلنا ممن يسارع في رضاك ولا تولنا وليا سواك ولا تجعلنا ممن خلف أمرك وعصاك وحسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العظيم وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم الحمد لله رب العالمين. Hmm?